Good morning, Utah. Happy Thursday or happy Friday Eve. The time is currently 7:14. We'll begin with your weather headlines, which include a couple of cold fronts. The first one's moving through right now. The second one arrives tomorrow. We will have wet weather potential as we're seeing playing out right now, and it's mainly going to be throughout the northern half of the state. And then by this weekend, while southern Utah likely won't see that much when it comes to wet weather, we will at least see some cooler temperatures. In the meantime, this is what it currently looks like in southern Utah in Cedar City. And if you're waking up south of I-70, you're really not going to find any issues as you head off to work or school this morning, and really as we go into this afternoon as well. In northern Utah, it's a little bit of a different story. This is the current view from Alta at their snow stake, and it might be hard to tell, but you can actually see that snow is falling. And we don't quite have an inch of snow yet, but we are beginning to see at least some snow sticking on the snow stake at 8,000 feet. Down in our valleys, we're mainly seeing rain showers as our temperatures out the door are mainly in the 30s and 40s. St. George is sitting at 37 degrees, but that's thanks in large part to having clear skies. In Salt Lake, we were actually in the 50s only a few hours ago, but those temperatures are now beginning to cool because our winds are now switching out of the northwest behind the cold front. That's now making its way into central Utah. We'll zoom things in here for a better perspective, and we're tracking rain throughout the Utah Valley. While as you make your way up into the high country, we're seeing times of snow showers. For those of you in Heber, you're likely seeing rain out there at this particular point. In Park City, we're starting to see that rain transition over into snow. We're still seeing some rain throughout the Salt Lake Valley. And while things have calmed down along the northern Wasatch Front, we still could see some more rain, with a little bit more rain looking like it's about to move into Logan, with more spots around Bear Lake and over in Rich County seeing times of snow. We're going to hold on to this chance for more of that valley rain and mountain snow over the next few hours, with that best chance being north of I-80. And that chance will more or less hold on into the afternoon, even though I don't think it'll be quite as much compared to what we're seeing out there at this particular point. Then from late this afternoon into this evening, maybe a little bit of a break, all before our next cold front is set to arrive as we move our way into our Friday morning. This is at 1 o'clock in the morning, showing that moisture moving in from the west, and with even colder air moving in from the northwest. By daybreak tomorrow, we'll be looking at a decent chance of seeing straight snow showers along the I-15 corridor from the Utah-Idaho line all the way down to the I-15 and I-70 interchange, with maybe a slight chance tomorrow we see a few snow showers make their way as far south as Cedar City. Again, though, that best chance of wet weather is going to be along and north of the I-70 corridor, and even after that initial swath of moisture moves through, there will be lingering moisture in behind, and with those winds out of the northwest, we'll hold on to the chance for more scattered showers throughout the daytime hours tomorrow, including along the Wasatch Front, with daytime highs that are probably not going to make their way out of the middle 30s. Isolated snow showers into tomorrow evening along and north of the I-70 corridor. Then things will begin to calm down as we go from Friday night into Saturday morning, as the core of the colder air really settles in. Tomorrow night is going to be cold across the state. As for our snow potential in our northern Utah mountains, we actually could do quite well, even though this isn't likely going to be the most impressive system, with maybe 5 to 10 inches of snow, while the cottonwoods and more isolated locations in our northern Utah mountains could pick up between 8 to 16, 4 to 8 for our mountain valleys, 3 to 7 for the benches, and 1 to 4 inches for our northern valleys, including along the Wasatch Front. So there is that potential that we see some minor accumulations, and that could lead to some slippery commutes for tomorrow morning and potentially even tomorrow afternoon and evening. Daytime highs across the state will mainly be in the 40s and 50s once again. However, in northern Utah, we're more or less sitting where our daytime highs are going to be in the 30s and 40s, while those of you in central and southern Utah will see a mix of sun and clouds as we get to 51 in Cedar City, and we'll see a daytime high top out at 61 in St. George. By tomorrow, you'll really start to feel the cooler air find its way down to St. George as daytime highs go from the low 60s today to the low 50s tomorrow. Then we might not make our way out of the 40s on Saturday. Daytime highs will moderate slightly, but likely plateauing in the middle 50s early next week, with overnight lows close to freezing. Then along the Wasatch Front, we'll have that chance of isolated valley rain and mountain snow, with that best chance coming north of I-80, especially during the first half of the day, but then we'll have that slight chance through the afternoon. Snow showers for our Friday, daytime highs plummeting to the middle 30s for both Friday and Saturday after an overnight low in the low 20s tomorrow night. Then daytime highs come up slightly to near our seasonal averages into early next week, near 40 degrees, as we add in a slight chance on Sunday and also on Tuesday.